Unlike their own parents, Natalie Johnson and Lauren Graff say they have been teaching their own children early on what is safe touch and what isn't.
It wasn't talked about with me, but I think that it's important because it's a big problem. I want to be ahead of it, and I would like to prevent that from happening to my children. I don't want to be another statistic. I want my children to know what is safe and what is not safe.
We also have a rule in our house that says we say if you've been touched by anyone, to come and tell us. And our goal is when they're teenagers to just say, if you've been touched by anyone or if you've touched anyone, you have like 12 hours to come in and let us know, and then we can talk about it from there.
The St. George Children's Museum staff sees dozens of children pass through these doors every day. In honor of Child Abuse Prevention Month, they decided to draw attention to the problems and try and help. They are using a display of pinwheels in the entryway to show their support.
We have 500 pinwheels that are hung. Child Abuse Prevention Month runs through April, and each pinwheel represents 18 children in Washington County that will experience some form of abuse before their 18th birthday.
Washington County is home to approximately 44,000 children under age 18. The Children's Justice Center is tasked with helping children who are reportedly abused and neglected, and these are not typically strangers.
84% of the kids that we saw last year at the Children's Justice Center knew the perpetrator of the crime. And most of the kids that we see are sexual abuse cases. So yes, we talk to our kids a lot about stranger danger, but we don't talk to them about how to stay safe with family members, with neighbors, with teachers, with people in their youth groups. We're not doing a good enough job of teaching children about how to be safe.
Pike believes it's up to parents to be on the front line when it comes to educating their children.
I really feel very passionate about teaching our kids and our parents about this concept of consent, about needing to get permission and needing to give permission, and taking charge of our own bodies and respecting ourselves and other people. And that's a conversation that doesn't have to have anything to do with sex.
The Children's Museum is also offering 20% off admission this month to those parents who take the pledge and complete a free online course educating them about the signs of abuse and how to effectively prevent it.
And it really opens your eyes to easy ways and easy things you can implement in your life that can keep your kids safe and keep other kids in your area safe.
The Children's Museum is also a registered safe place where children can go tell their problems to someone and the right help will be called. Pike says it's important for families to set boundaries and have a special understanding and talk about child sexual abuse openly.
Create a world and an environment where children expect to not be one-on-one with another adult who is not their parent. That's a good place to start.
The hope is that more parents will begin to share the topic of child sexual abuse so less children will have to go to places like the Children's Justice Center in the future.
We see hundreds of kids come through the museum every day, and you never know how many of these kids are really hurting.
In Washington County, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.